What's up, all you intellectuals who like to read? My clothes are in the midst of being in the dryer. They're tumbling in hot temperature. So we're on Raisin in the Sun, Act 1, Scene 2. Alright, Scene 2. It is the following morning, a Saturday morning. A house cleaning is in progress at the Youngers. The Youngers, that's their last name, like Young, but Youngers. Furniture has been shoved hither and yon, and Mama is giving the kitchen area walls a washing down. Benieta, or Benitha, which is the daughter, in dungarees with a handkerchief tied around her face, is spraying insecticide into the cracks in the walls. As they work, the radio is on, and a Southside disc jockey program is inappropriately filling the house with the rather exotic saxophone blues. Travis, the sole idle one, is leaning on his arms, looking out of the window. So Travis is the brother. Travis: Grandmama, that stuff Benny is using smells awful. Can I go downstairs, please? Or Travis, I'm not sure who that is. Okay, Mama, did you get all them chores done already? I ain't seen you doing much. Yeah, it sounds like Travis is the son, the youngest son. Travis: Yes, finished early. Where did Mama go this morning? Mama, looking at Benitha: She had to go on a little errand. The phone rings. Benitha runs to answer it and reaches it before Walter, who has entered from bedroom. Travis: Where? Mama: To tend to her business. Benitha: Halo. Disappointed: Yes, he is. She tosses the phone to Walter, who barely catches it. Hey, it's Willie Harris again. Walter, as privately as possible under Mama's gaze: Hello, Willie. Did you get the papers from the lawyer? No, not yet. I told you the mailman doesn't get here till 10:30. No, I'll come there. Yeah, right away. He hangs up and goes for his coat. It sounds like Walter's already he's already making plans with the money. He's stupid, man. It's already pissing me off. Okay, Benitha: Brother, where did Ruth go? I think Ruth is the wife. The wife of, so Benitha, Benitha, who is Travis and Walter's sister, but Walter's the older one with the wife. Okay, Benitha: Brother, where did Ruth go? Walter, as he exits: How should I know? Travis: Oh, come on, Grandma, can I go outside? Mama: Oh, I guess so. You stay right in front of the house, though, and keep a good lookout for the postman. Travis: Yes, He darts into the bedroom for stickball and bat. Re-enters and sees Benitha on her knees, spraying under sofa with behind upraised. He edges closer to the target, takes aim, and lets her have it. She screams: Leave them poor little cockroaches alone. They ain't bothering you none. He runs as she swings a spray gun at him viciously and playfully. Grandma, Grandma. So he scared his sister, I guess? Mama: Look out there, girl, before you be spilling some of that stuff on that child. Travis, safely behind the bastion of Mama: That's right, look out now. He exits. Benitha, dryly: I can't imagine that it would hurt him. It has never hurt the roaches. Mama: Well, little boys' hides ain't as tough as Southside roaches. You better get over there behind the bureau. I seen one marching out of there like Napoleon yesterday. Benitha: There's really only one way to get rid of them. Mama: How? Benitha: Set fire to this building. Mama: Where did Ruth go? I guess it's the old house. Mama, looking at her with meaning: To the doctor, I think. Benitha: The doctor? What's the matter? They exchange glances. You don't think? Mama, with her sense of drama: Now I ain't saying what I think, but I never been wrong about a woman neither. The phone rings. I wonder what they think's wrong with Ruth. So Benitha, at the phone: Halo? Pause and a moment of recognition. Well, when did you get back, and how was it? Of course I've missed you in my way. This morning? No, house cleaning and all that, and Mama hates it if I let people come over when the house is like this. You have? Wow, that's different. What is it? Oh, what the hell? Come on over. Right, see you then. Arrivederci. She hangs up. Mama, who has listened vigorously as is her habit. Who is that you inviting over here with this house looking like this? You ain't got the pride you was born with. Benita, Asagai doesn't care how houses look, Mama. He's an intellectual. Mama, who? Benita, Asage, Joseph Asage. He's an African boy I met on campus. He's been studying in Canada all summer. Mama, what's his name? Benita, Asagai, Joseph Asagai. He's from Nigeria. Mama, oh, that's the little country that was founded by slaves way back. Benita, no, Mama, that's Liberia. Mama, I don't think I've never met no African before. Benita, well, do me a favor and don't ask him a whole lot of ignorant questions about Africans. I mean, do they wear clothes and all that? Mama, well, now, I guess if you think we're so ignorant around here, maybe you shouldn't bring your friends here. Benita, it's just that people ask such crazy things. All anyone seems to know about when it comes to Africa is Tarzan. It's just funny. Mama, indignantly, why should I know anything about Africa? Benita, why do you give money at church for the missionary work? Mama, well, that's to help save people. Benita, you mean save them from heathenism? Mama, innocently, yes. Benita, I'm afraid they need more salvation from the British and the French. Ruth comes in forlornly and pulls off her coat with dejection. They both turn to look at her. Ruth, dispiritedly, well, I guess from all the happy faces everybody knows. Benita, you pregnant? Mama, Lord have mercy, I sure hope it's a little old girl. Travis ought to have a sister. Also, Travis is her son. Okay, I get it. Okay, Benita and Ruth give her a hopeless look for this grandmotherly enthusiasm. Benita, how far along are you? Ruth, 2 months. Benita, did you mean to? I mean, did you plan it or was it an accident? Mama, what do you know about planning or not planning? Benita, oh, Mama. Ruth, warily, she's 20 years old, Lena. Benita, did you plan it, Ruth? Ruth, mind your own business. Benita, it is my business. Where is he going to live? On the roof? There is silence following the remark as the three women react to the sense of it. Gee, I didn't mean that, Ruth, honest. Gee, I don't feel like that at all. I think it is wonderful. Ruth, dully, wonderful. Also, so Benita, she says it to her sister-in-law, like, why the fuck would you get pregnant? So Benita, yes, really, there was a sudden commotion from the street and she goes to the window to look out. What on earth is going on out there, these kids? There are, as she throws open the window, the shouts of children rising up from the street. She sticks her head out to see better and calls out, Travis, Travis, what are you doing down there? She sees, oh Lord, they're chasing a rat. Ruth covers her face with hands and turns away. Mama, angrily, tell that young gun to get himself up here at once. Benita, Travis, you come upstairs at once. Ruth, her face twisted. Chasing a rat? Mama, looking at Ruth, worried. Doctors say everything going to be all right? Ruth, far away. Yes, she says everything is going to be fine. Mama, immediately suspicious. She, what doctor you went to? Ruth just looks up at Mama meaningfully, and Mama opens her mouth to speak as Travis bursts in. Travis, excited and full of narrative, coming directly to his mother. Mama, you should have seen the rat, big as a cat. Honest, he shows an exaggerated size with his hands. Golly, that rat was really cutting, and Bubber caught him with his heel, and the janitor, Mr. Barnett, got him with a stick, and they got him in a corner, and bam, 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 and he was still jumping around and bleeding like everything too. There's a rat blood all over the street. Ruth reaches out suddenly and grabs her son without even looking at him and clamps her hand over his mouth and holds him to her. Mama crosses to them rapidly and takes the boy from her. Mama, you hush up now, talking all that terrible stuff. Travis is staring at his mother with a stunned expression. Benita comes quickly and takes him away from his grandmother and ushers him to the door. Benita, you go back outside and play, but not with any rats. She pushes him gently out the door with the boy straining to see what is wrong with his mother. Mama, worriedly hovering over Ruth. Ruth, honey, what's the matter with you? You sick? Ruth has her fists clenched on her thighs and is fighting hard to suppress a scream that seems to be rising in her. Benita, what's the matter with her, Mama? Mama, working her fingers on Ruth's shoulders to relax. She be all right. Woman gets right depressed sometimes when they get her way. speaking softly, expertly, rapidly. Now you just relax, that's right. Just lean back, don't think about nothing at all. Nothing at all. Ruth, I'm alright. The glassy-eyed look melts and then she collapses into a fit of heavy sobbing. The bell rings. Benita, oh my god, that must be a Sagai. Mama to Ruth, come on now, honey, you need to lie down and rest a while, then have some nice hot food. They exit. Ruth's weight on her mother-in-law. Benita herself, profoundly disturbed, opens the door to admit a rather dramatic-looking young man with a large package. A Sagai. Hello, Alayo. Benita, holding the door open and regarding him with pleasure. Hello. Long pause. Well, come in. And please excuse everything. My mother was very upset about my letting anyone come here with a place like this. A Sagai, coming into the room. You look disturbed too. Is something wrong? Benita stood at the door absently. Yes, we've all got acute ghetto-itis. She smiles and comes toward him, finding a cigarette and sitting. So, sit down. No, wait. She whips a spray gun off a sofa where she had left it. Puts the cushions back. At last perches on arm of sofa. He sits. So how was Canada? A Sagai, a sophisticate. Canadian. Benita, looking at him. A Sagai, I'm very glad you are back. A Sagai, looking back at her in turn. Are you really? Benita, yes, very. A Sagai, why? You were quite glad when I went away. What happened? Benita, you went away? A Sagai, ah. Benita, before, you wanted to be so serious before there was time. A Sagai, how much time must there be before one knows what one feels? Benita, stalling this particular conversation, her hands pressed together in a deliberately childish gesture. What did you bring? She changed the subject. A Sagai, handing her the package. Open it and see. Benita, eagerly opening the package and drawing out some records in the colorful robes of a Nigerian woman. Oh, a Sagai, you got them for me? How beautiful, and the records too? She lifts out the robes and runs to the mirror with them and holds the drapery up in front of herself. A Sagai, coming to her at the mirror. I shall have to teach you how to drape it properly. He flings the material about her for the moment and stands back to look at her. And he says, ah. O Pege Day. O Gamushe. A Yoruba exclamation for admiration. You wear it well, very well. Mutilated hair, no. Benita, turning suddenly. My hair? What's wrong with my hair? I feel funny reading this shit. It's like a super girly book. Not girly, but I mean, not really, right? It's getting hot in my truck. See me sweating. Okay, so Sagai shrugging. Were you born with it like that? Benita reaching up to touch it. No, of course not. She looks back to the mirror, disturbed. A Sagai smiling. How then? Benita, you know perfectly well how. As crinkly as yours, that's how. A Sagai. And it is ugly to you that way? Benita, quickly. Oh, no, not ugly. More slowly, apologetically. But it's so hard to manage when it's, well, raw. A Sagai. And so to accommodate that, you mutilate it every week. Benita, it's not mutilation. A Sagai, laughing aloud at her seriousness. Oh, please, I'm only teasing you because you are so very serious about these things. He stands back from her and folds his arms across his chest as he watches her pulling at her hair and frowning in the mirror. Do you remember the first time you met me at school? He laughs. You came up to me and you said, and I thought you were the most serious little thing I'd ever seen. You said, he imitates her, Mr. Asagai, I want very much to talk with you about Africa. You see, Mr. Asagai, I'm looking for my identity. He laughs. Benita, turning to him, not laughing. Yes? So she's saying, yeah, I remember when we first met. Her face is quizzical, profoundly disturbed. Asagai still teasing and reaching out and taking her face in his hands and turning her profile to him. While it is true that this is not so much a profile of a Hollywood queen as perhaps a queen of the Nile, a mock dismissal of the importance of the question. But what does it matter? Assimilationism is so popular in your country. Asagai, the protest hangs in the room for a moment, and Asagai studies her, his laughter fading. Such a serious one. There was a pause. So you like the robes? You must take excellent care of them. They are from my sister's personal wardrobe. Benita, with incredulity. You sent all the way home for me? Asagai with charm. For you I would do much more. Well, that is what I came for. I must go. Benita, will you call me Monday? Asagai, yes, we have a great deal to talk about. I mean about identity and time and all that. Benita, time? Asagai, yes. About how much time one needs to know what one feels. Benita, you see, you never understand that there is more than one kind of feeling which can exist between a man and a woman. Or at least there should be. Asagai, shaking his head negatively but gently. No, between a man and a woman there need be only one kind of feeling. I have that for you. Now even right this moment. Benita, I know, and by itself it won't do. I can find that anywhere. Asagai, for a woman it should be enough. Sounds like young love. Benita, I know because that's what it says in all the novels that men write, but it isn't. Go ahead and laugh. I'm not interested in being someone's little episode in America, or with feminine vengeance. One of them, Asagai, has burst into laughter again. That's funny as hell, huh? Asagai, it's just that every American girl I have known has said that to me. White, black, and this you were all the same, in the same speech too. Benita angrily, yuck, yuck, yuck. Asagai, it's how you can be sure that the world's liberated women are not liberated at all. You all talk about it too much. Mama enters and is immediately all social charm because of the presence of a guest. Benita, oh, Mama, this is Mr. Asagai. Mama, how do you do? Asagai, total politeness to an elder. How do you do, Mrs. Younger? Please forgive me for coming at such an outrageous hour on a Saturday. I feel like this, I don't want to use this as I feel like this part, because this is like a girl author, like she puts this part, like between like a young love, like she puts this conversation in the book because she's a girl, I don't know, she wants to put this for like young readers, I guess. Or maybe she fantasized, the author like had an idea about it, like just an idea about being like I don't know, like finding an African man. Like you never really realize that for like an African American or just a black American woman. Maybe they ever thought about having a husband from Africa, you know? Kind of makes me think the author had an interest or ever had that, not fantasy, but daydreamed on that reality of maybe being an American woman who decided to be with an African man from her home country. It's an interesting thing. But I kind of don't like it because I'm a man. It's kind of like, I was more interested in the part of the story about like the struggle, like the mom's gonna get some money, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But so Mr. Asagi, he's meeting Mama, he's meeting the grandma. She says, how do you do? And with total politeness, Asagi says, how do you do, Mrs. Younger? Please forgive me for coming at such an outrageous hour on a Saturday. Well, you are quite welcome. I just hope you understand that our house don't always look like this, chatterish. You must come again. I would love to hear all about. Not sure of the name, your country. I think it's so sad the way our American Negroes don't know nothing about Africa except Tarzan and all that. And all that money they pour into these churches when they ought to be helping you people over there drive out them French and Englishmen done taking away your land. The mother flashes a slightly superior look at her daughter upon completion of the recitation. Asage, taken aback by a sudden and acutely unrelated expression of sympathy. Yes, yes. Mama, smiling at him suddenly and relaxing and looking him over. How many miles is it from here to where you come from? Asage, many thousands. Mama, looking at him as she would Walter. I bet you don't have to look after yourself being away from your mama either. I expect you better come round here from time to time to get yourself some decent home-cooked meals. Asage, I am moved. Thank you very much. They are all quiet then. Well, I must go. I will call you Monday, Alayo. Mama, what's daddy call you? Asage. Oh, Alayo. I hope you don't mind. It's what you would call a nickname, I think. It is a Yoruba word. I am a Yoruba. Mama, looking at Benita. I thought it was from uncertain. Asagai, understanding. Nigeria is my country. Yoruba is my tribal origin. Benita, you didn't tell us what Aleo means. For all I know, you might be calling me little idiot or something. Asagai, well, let me see. I do not know how just to explain it. The sense of a thing can be so different when it changes languages. Benita, you're evading. Asage, no, really, it is difficult. Thinking. It means one for whom bread, food is not enough. He looks at her. Is that all right? It means one for whom bread is not enough. I don't know what he's meaning by that. It means one for whom bread is not enough. So he's saying, hey, I can't just get a little bit of money. I need a lot of money. Benita, understanding softly. Thank you. This book is, I don't know, I don't really like it. I'm getting hot, my clothes are ready. Should I do this in parts? Yeah, let me go see what's up with my clothes real quick. All right, peace.